What's up guys, it's Thief Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have for you some insane sniping filters to help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 20. So if you are enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe. Over 85% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. It helps me out a ton and you'll be entered into the FIFA points giveaway that I'm going to be doing at 1,000 subscribers. So with that said, please subscribe and let's jump right into these sniping filters. So today I have quite a few filters for you. These are all going to be based around the new player in the La Liga SBC. A lot of people trying to get this La Liga League SBC done. So certain filters are looking really good right now, and I want to show you guys those. So our first one today is going to be gold La Liga Atletico Madrid, and no position or anything, just gold players on Atletico Madrid. As you can see, they're all going to sell for 1,200. 1,300, they're not really going to go, they'll go super slow. So 1,200 is the price we're looking at. And in terms of cards you're going to be seeing, you're going to see Carrasco, Party, Savage, Arias, Felipe, Vitolo. Not even getting into the other non-rares that we get to see. Renan Lodi is another rare is one we see. So that's 7 players already. You see, guys, if we go ahead and put the price cap on here, so we've got 7 people already. You see guys like Adon, which would be 8 players. Llorente, 9. So there's like 10 players in this you're going to be seeing. And since the price of them is about 1,200 coins, 1,300 coins, we're going to sell ours 1,200. You are able to see a lot of the rares pop up in this, which is super nice and very good for profit. So on Xbox, they are selling 1,200 right now. So I would snipe them at about 900. I'm probably not going to see a lot of cards because it is 2 a.m. my time right now on the East Coast in the U.S. So not a lot of people on the game right now. So I'm not really going to stay for too long because I also want to get into these other filters for you guys and not make this video too long. But Arias there, we get him 800 coins. There we go. Show you guys right away this filter is good, and it's 2 a.m. when we're seeing cards. So quick 400 coins profit there on Arias. That is our first card. And there's one more thing I want to say about this filter. Since there are so many players in it, I do like to try out some bidding. Right here I threw down some bids just to see if I could get any. We didn't get any because I wasn't really paying attention to my bids. But because there are so many players in it and so many non-rares, I do like bidding, especially for this method. So the next one that I was using earlier today is just going to be, so if we look at this filter's been changing a bit, so let me look at it. Yeah, so we're going to have to go with the Barcelona Defenders. So in this filter, you're basically going to be getting Junior Firpo, Sergio Roberto, Nelson Semedo. If you get any of the other guys, you're super lucky. You're not really going to be seeing like a long lay or anything in this. But basically, it's just going to be Junior Firpo, again, Sergio Roberto, and Nelson Semedo. So going about 2,300 coins, I believe, right now, yeah. So you'll lose, what is that, 115 coins on tax. So if we snipe at 1,900, we'll still be making solid profit. So again, not as many players in this one. It's not as good as the Atletico Madrid one, but still a solid filter. Especially for the League SBC, Barcelona players are tough to come by since a lot of them are high rated. So a lot of people want to get these guys into their teams for that SBC. So picking up these guys at about 1,900 coins and selling them for 2,300 is great profit. Again, bidding here is good as well because Firpo isn't really a card that people kind of pay attention to. So as you can see there, and a Nelson Semedo there. I know him and Roberto go a bit more than Firpo, but it's definitely worth throwing bids down on all of them, seeing if you're able to get any. So I'll just throw some bids down there, see if we get lucky on any of those. But moving into the next filter here, I'm going to probably go for, let's just go this one, Real Madrid, same thing, defenders. Again, there's 2 players in this one you're going to be seeing mainly, which are Nacho Fernandez and Eder Militao. But outside of that, there's guys like Ferland Mendy, Rafael Varane, which go for a bit more. But if you get any of them, you're in huge coins because they are hard to come by in these filters. Because they just go for a bit more, so you're not really going to see them pop much. So these guys, they sell 2,000 coins here. Eder Militao is going to go a bit more than Nacho. You're only going to lose 100 on a card on tax here. So sniping at 1,600 would be a decent price here. Getting a minimum of 300 coins profit a card. Selling at 2,000, losing 100 on tax. So this would be a good one here to try and snipe. Again, you can try bidding, but I personally prefer bidding the most on that Atletico Madrid filter because there are so many non-rares and there are just so many cards in general. So, I mean, if we look at bids, there might be some here. We're going to look at 1600 max. So no bids on these guys, so maybe I'll throw down some bids here, and at the end of the video, we'll see if we pick any of these guys up. I kind of doubt we will, but we can hope. Maybe we'll see if we get any of them. So moving into our next filter here, this one's a really solid one, kind of an interesting one I found. It's just going to be gold Sevilla forwards. This was interesting when I found it. I was kind of shocked by it. So they go about 1,000 coins. There's one there for 850 and one for 800. But Munir there for 1,000. If he's still there, we'll buy him. I kind of want to check his price. I feel like he goes for more than 1,000 though. Again, this is where having that market knowledge is going to help you out. Okay. So he's not still going to be there. He goes about 1,600. And this is an interesting filter because there are actually a lot of players that fit into this filter, but for some reason they go for quite a bit, and I'm not 100% sure why. I know the Liga SBC is there, but they sell about 1,000 coins, so generally you're going to snipe about 700 here, 750. Make sure you're able to get the rare cards in there, because there are quite a few rares in this as well. Like I showed you Munir that you might be able to get. If you go in here, Munir, Suso as rares are the ones you're going to be looking for, and then the other guys, you're going to look De Jong, and then that guy we saw a ton of, and Nasri, and then Deber. So a lot of players in this filter as well. The pricing is a little bit more difficult with this one because of that one striker that we've been seeing, the El Nasser or whatever his name is. So he's a bit of an issue when it comes to this filter, but we can get past that. Still a really solid filter. Let me look at my notes here, kind of check out these filters I wrote down here. And then in terms of after that, a filter that I've showed you a ton before but is still really solid is going to be Athletic Bilbao midfielders. So this Danny Garcia guy has gone down a bit in price, which is annoying for this filter, but he's still going to sell for 1,000 coins. So you could still snipe these at you could do 900 in hopes that you're just getting more rares, and you can sell the Danny Garcia guy for just 50 coins profit card, and then just keep sniping at 900 in hopes that you see the rare cards. And the rare cards are where you're making huge money, because every other card in this filter is rare other than Danny Garcia, and there are tons of them. There's Muniain, Unai Lopez, Raul Garcia, Benyat, there's Mikel San Jose, Ibai Gomez. There's 7, 8 cards in this filter, which is really nice. It's just a bit unfortunate the non-rare has gone down in price a bit. But again, say an SBC comes out for a pack tomorrow, he'll shoot up in price, and this SBC again will be a really solid, or this filter will be a really solid one to check out. And again, bidding is always a good one on this one as well, because you can kind of pick through the non-rares here and kind of bid on all of them and see if you're able to get some. So that's what I'm going to do here, try that out. So, little recap, my favorite filter out of all of these for sure would just be the gold Atletico Madrid right now, just because the pricing of the cards works out well, going about 1,200, 1,100 coins here. Snipe them for 900, and so many cards do pop. We see an Adan there for 800. I messed up my snipe and we're still going to get him. I'm going to list him 1,200 here, just make sure he sells. Another 400 coins there. So we got 2 snipes. It's 2 a.m. and we're getting snipes on these cards and this Atletico Madrid filter. And again, definitely recommend checking out bidding on this one as well, as it is one of my favorite filters for bidding on these cards. So let's go check out our bids and see if we won any, because we bid on a lot of different cards from different filters. So let's see if we were able to win any here. I kind of doubted a little bit. Yeah, weren't able to win any here. Sergi Roberto and Junior Firpo we could have bid on. Eder Militao as well. So these guys, if we kept up with our bids, we definitely would have made some good coins on them. But we just kind of didn't really pay much attention to our bids with those. So maybe we get a Marcus Llorente here. But yeah, if you're keeping up with your bids, it's a really solid method. But in terms of just casually bidding and going back to sniping, it's going to be difficult to get these guys. So my go-to would definitely be to just straight up snipe these guys, especially the Atletico Madrid ones. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to be entered in the giveaway I'm going to be doing, and I'll catch you in the next video.